Okay, so just sit however you're comfortable. Legs crossed, you can even sit on the haunches, whatever you prefer. Okay, so you're just going to start off with some neck stretches. So we're going to sit up tall, pressing shoulders down and back, and you're just going to tuck chin into chest and just hold it there. Make sure you're not leaning forward as you do that, so sitting up nice and tall. You should feel the stretch in the back of the neck. Just hold and breathe. And then return. And then you're going to look behind you. You can arch your back with this one, so press chest forward and then your lower back muscles also working. Just hold it and breathe. Make sure shoulders are relaxed. And then you're going to return to the center. And then keeping shoulders nice and still, you're going to take your ear down to shoulder. And we just hold. Make sure you're keeping the opposite shoulder down. And then slowly return and then over to the other side. And then return. Again, keeping shoulders nice and still, you're going to look over your shoulder. And then slowly return and then over the other shoulder. And slowly return. Then what I want you to sit on your right hand. And then you're going to take left ear down to left shoulder. And you're going to take your left hand and place it onto the right ear. So I don't really want you to pull. That's just a little bit of extra weight. So you should feel the stretch into the right side of your neck. And just breathe. Keep both shoulders pressing down. And then slowly release. So then we're going to change. So you're going to sit onto the left hand. Right ear down to right shoulder. Taking right hand onto the left ear. Just for that extra weight. Keeping shoulders out of your ears. and then slowly release. Okay, so taking both hands away. Now you're going to take your right hand, place it onto the right shoulder blade. If you can't reach on top of the shoulder, it's fine, okay? Then you're going to take your left hand, place behind your head. And then you're going to press your head down towards the left knee. So that goes a little bit more into the back of the neck here on the right side. Really nice stretch, this one. Try to do it often. Gets into the top of the shoulder blade. It's just stretching the muscle called the elevator scapula. It's the one that lifts up the shoulder blades when we're doing shrugs and things like that. And then release, bring both hands down, then we change. So left hand onto left shoulder blade, take right hand behind the head, and then pressing towards your right knee. And then slowly release it. The next thing we're going to do is chin tucks. So I think if I turn this way to show you, it'll be better. So what you're going to do is, as you're normally sitting here, you're going to take your finger and you're going to place it onto your chin. And then, without moving your finger, you take your head away from your finger. So you press back, and then you return it. And we press back, and return. Almost like lowering your chin a little bit, so these muscles here in the front start working. And we take it back for 3, and return. Take it back, 4, and return. For 5, return. For 6, and return. For 7, return. For 8, hold it there. Keep holding, keep holding. And then release it. And then you're just going to bend the arms. And all we're going to do is squeeze our shoulder blades. So making sure you keep your shoulders pressing down, and then we're going to squeeze back, and we release it. Squeezing back. So down and back, and return. So imagine these are your shoulder blades. You're pressing them down and back, and they kind of come closer together as they lower. And then we return. And we squeeze back, and release. Squeezing back, tightening those abdominals as you're doing it, and release. And we squeeze back, and release. Squeeze back, and release. Squeeze back, and release. Last one, squeeze, hold, keep squeezing, and release. Okay, we're going to do some strengthening. So you're going to take your hand, whichever one you prefer, and you're going to place it on your forehead. Okay, and then you're going to press into your hand and release. Press forward 2 and release. Press forward 3. So there's not really a movement happening. It's an isometric contraction. So your muscles are contracting, but nothing's moving. And release. And press 4. And release. Pressing 5. Release. Press 6. And release. Press 7. Release. Press 8 and release. Then we're going to do the same for the back. So it's like you're trying to look up to the ceiling. You can use one hand or you can use both to resist it. So we press back and a little bit up for 1 and 2. Keep shoulders out of your ears. For 3. Press 4. Pressing 5. For 6. For 7. Last one for 8. And release. The next one we're going to do is as if you're trying to do the side bend. Okay, so that movement. So you take your hand, place it on the side of the head, and then you try to do that movement for 1, and you release. For 2, keep shoulders out of your ears. For 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. So side bend movement, and we press 1, press 2, for 3, 4, shoulders out of your ears, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now the next movement you're going to try to stop is that, looking over your shoulder. So again, hand at the side of the face, and you're going to resist that. 2, 1, 2, keeping shoulders out of your ears. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, other side. And we press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, last one, just shoulder shrugs. So you're going to lift and press down and back. Lift, press down and back. For 3, 4, 5. Really concentrate on the pressing down, not so much the up. 6, 7, and 8. So keep pressing down and back. Abs are in. And relax. Okay, and then you're going to put your feet and knees fist distance. You're going to slowly curl down, leaving your hands down next to your sides. And then bring your heels a little bit closer. And I want you to put feet and knees together. So ankle bones are squeezing, knees are squeezing. We inhale. Exhale, we scoop through the pelvis, lifting the hips up. 1 vertebra at a time. Make sure you're lengthening through the back of the neck, looking towards your knees. Pressing shoulders into the mat. Today, let's turn our palms up to face the ceiling so we open our chest up a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale, we curl down from the top of the spine. 1 vertebra at a time. Keep squeezing those knees. Inhale. Exhale, flattening the back. Tilt pubic bone up. Find those abdominals as you slowly lift. Transferring your knees towards your feet without moving your feet. Bring your heels towards the glutes. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curling down. 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale. And exhale, slowly up, sinking those abdominals, lifting 1 vertebra at a time. Find those hamstrings, find those glutes. Squeeze those knees, inhale. And exhale, slowly lengthening down, sinking those abdominals. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lift. Inhale. And exhale, slowly control it down. Last one, inhale. And exhale, slowly up. Try and lift the hips up a little bit higher. Make sure your knees are still squeezing and your shoulders are pressing down. We calf raise. So inhale, lift. Squeezing heels together. And exhale, slowly control the heels down. Inhale, we lift up for 2. Slowly down. So we're sinking those abdominals, tighten the waist. Imagine you've got that corset around your body that's getting tighter and tighter. We're lifting 3. And slowly down. Reaching up 4. Slowly down. Keep squeezing those knees. Lifting up for 5. Slowly down. Up for 6. Slowly down. Up for 7. And lower. Up for 8. And lower. Keeping the heels down and those big toes down. We open our knees and then we squeeze the knees back together and you try to lift your hips up a little bit higher. And we open for 2. Use those glutes to open and squeeze back together. We open for 3 and we squeeze. Open for 4 and squeeze. Open for 5 and squeeze. Open for 6 and squeeze. Open for 7 and squeeze. Last one for 8. Now keep your knees open. We're going to do little glute pulses here. So we lower our hips a little bit and we squeeze up. Use those glutes. Lower for 2 and squeeze up. Tighten those abdominals. Lower for 3 and we squeeze up. Down for 4 and squeeze up. Doing these movements nice and slow gets into those really small tiny muscles that we don't work often. Squeeze 5 and we squeeze up 6. So all those stabilizing muscles that actually need to be nice and strong. Reach up 7 and up for 8. Now I want you to squeeze the knees together. And then again, glute pulses. We lower a little bit and we squeeze up. Down for 2 and we squeeze up. Down 3 and we squeeze up. Down for 4 and squeeze up. Down for 5, squeeze up. Down for 6 and squeeze up. Down 7. Squeeze up. Last one for 8. And squeeze up. And then we inhale. And exhale. We slowly lengthen our spine down along the mat. But keep your back in imprint. Take your arms to a T. So make sure not above the shoulders. In line with the shoulders or a little bit lower. So pressing lower back down, pressing ribs in. Right leg close to tabletop, and then left leg close to tabletop. Squeezing the knees together, pointing into the feet. Inhale, take the legs over to the right. As far as you can go with keeping your knees together and level, and opposite arm and shoulder blade on the mat. Use your left oblique to exhale and return the legs to the center. Inhale, over to the left. Using your abdominals, use your breath to exhale and slowly return. Inhale over to the right. Tighten those abdominals as you exhale and return. Inhale over to the left. Exhale and return. Now we add an extension. We inhale over to the right. Exhale, we straighten the legs. Inhale, we bend them. And exhale, we return them to the center. So imagine that corset getting tighter and tighter. Inhale to the left. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. And slowly return to the center. Inhale over to the right. One more on each side. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. And slowly return. Last one over to the left. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. And slowly we return. Your back is still in imprint. We lock our knees in that position. Movement comes from the hip. So again, corset nice and tight. Lower right leg down to the toe tap. So you send your knee far away. And then we inhale. Exhale, we change legs 1. Keep pressing lower back down. We change 2. Exhale, we change 3. Change 4. Change 5. Change 6. Change 7. And we change 8. We're going to go again a little bit faster. We change 8, 7, 6. Use those abdominals. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, lengthen that right leg down along the mat. Point that foot. And straighten the left leg and flex. If you're taking strain in your back, you're allowed to bend the right leg a little bit. And you can bend the left if you need to, but try to keep it straight, straight, straight. We inhale, exhale, circle the leg towards the body, down and around for 1. Inhale. Exhale, circle 2. Keeping that leg straight, we circle 3. It also stays nice and still. Exhale, circle 4. Exhale, we circle 5. Circle 6. Circle 7. And we circle 8. We reverse it. Inhale, exhale, circle away from the body, down and around for 1. Exhale, we circle 2. Exhale, circle 3. Circle 4. Circle 5. Circle 6. Deepen that belly button. Circle 7. And last one for 8. Point into that foot and then hug that knee into your chest. And then take that leg across the body just until you feel it stretching. So no need to go all the way over. And then slowly return. So arms back to your T. You lengthen the left leg down along the mat, point that foot. And you slide the right leg up and you straighten it up to the ceiling, flexing the foot. We inhale. Exhale, circle towards the body, down and around for 1. Exhale, circle 2. Exhale, circle 3. Circle 4. Circle 5, sinking those abdominals, we circle 6, circle 7, and we circle 8. We reverse it, inhale, exhale, circle away from the body, down and around for 1. We circle 2, you should feel that inner thigh working. Circle 3, and that hamstring stretching. Circle 4, sinking abdominals. Circle 5. Circle 6, circle 7, and last one for 8. Point that foot, hug that knee into your chest. And then take that leg across the body, just so you feel it stretch. And we return. Placing that right foot down, slide the left leg up to join it. So feet and knees are going to be fist distance. Circle the arms around, interlace the fingers, hands come behind our heads. As we come up into chest lift, we're going to gently slide the right leg down. So belly button in, tighten your waist. You've got that corset on, we inhale. Exhale, lengthen up into chest lifts. Gently sliding your right leg down. Pressing your head a little bit back into your hands, we inhale. And exhale, we slowly return. We change legs, inhale, and we exhale, lengthen. Sinking that belly button, shoulders out of your ears, inhale. And exhale, slowly return. Inhale. Exhale, right leg slides down. Making sure you're pressing that head a little bit into your hands. Inhale. Exhale, slowly control it back. Inhale. Exhale, sliding the left. Inhale. Exhale, slowly return. Inhale. Exhale, lengthening up. Trying to get shoulder blades lifted off the mat. Inhale. And exhale, return. Inhale. Exhale, sliding the left. Inhale. Exhale, return. Inhale. Exhale, sliding the right. Now we hold it there. We inhale. Exhale, we rotate only towards the left. And then we return to the center. Rotate again to the left for 2. And return, keeping elbows nice and wide. And we rotate for 3. And return, shoulders are relaxed. We rotate for 4. And return. Exhale over for 5. And return. Rotate for 6. And return. Over for 7. Return. Last one for 8. Return, lower the head and slide the right leg back. At the side, inhale. Exhale, up into chest, sliding the left leg. Holding it there, we inhale. Exhale, we rotate to the right, keeping that left hip still. And we return. Exhale, rotate for 2. Look just past the outside of that right thigh. Inhale, we return. Exhale, over for 3. I hope those abdominals are working. And return. Over for 4. And return. Reaching over for 5. And return. Exhale for 6. Inhale, return. Exhale for 7. And return. Last one over for 8. And return. Sliding the left leg back. Bring your hands down next to your sides and just lower the head down. We're going to do a few pelvic tilts. So we inhale. Exhale, you flatten your back onto the mat and you tilt your pubic bone up. You're not squeezing into those glutes. You're tightening that corset that's around your body. And then you inhale and return to neutral. So neutral is just pubic bone and hip bones on the same level. And exhale, we tilt, deepening that belly button. Make sure you're looking towards your knees. Inhale, we return. And exhale, tilt for 3. Slowly return. So you're also tightening pelvic floor, but you're not squeezing your glute muscles. And we tilt 4. And we release it to neutral. Exhale, we tilt 5. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, return. Exhale, flatten the back down for 6. Inhale, we return. And 2 more for 7. Return. And last one for 8. And return. Lengthen your right leg down along the mat. Lengthen your left leg. Squeeze the legs together, point into the feet. Reach your arms up behind you. Keep your ribs pressing down. Inhale, we circle the arms around, coming up into a chest lift. Now you're pressing your lower back down, you're tilting your pubic bone up. And if you can, you exhale all the way up. If you can't, you just come up to where you can. And aren't you using your hands to help you up? At the top, shoulders, hips are in line, back is rounded. Inhale. Exhale, we slowly curl back down. And you're going to circle the arms round and back. Ribs pressing down, abs still in. Inhale, circling the arms round, coming up into that chest lift. Pressing lower back down, tilting pubic bone up. And exhale, slowly up. So it's all in those abdominals. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curling down, pressing shoulders down, belly button into the spine, circle the arms back, shoulders out of the ears. Inhale, circling, lifting into your chest lift. And exhale, we control it. Imagine somebody's got your toes and they're pulling your toes away from you, or your legs away from you. Inhale. And exhale, curl down. So we're lengthening our bodies as we come down. Circling the arms round. Inhale, circle the arms up into our chest lift. And exhale, slowly up. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curling down. Last one. Inhale, circle the arms up in your chest lift. And exhale up. Now reach your arms up, sit up nice and tall, flex your feet. You can bend the legs slightly if you're rounding your spine. Okay, we inhale. Exhale, we fold forward. Arms stay parallel to the mat. You can relax your head. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to circle the arms back up to the ceiling, making sure you keep your shoulders under your ears. So if you're struggling to keep shoulders out of your ears, open wider with the arms. Inhale. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale. And exhale, slowly we restack the spine, circling the arms round, grow nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Flex into those feet. Relax your head. Reach a little bit more forward from the crown of your head, not from the arms. Inhale. And exhale, slowly restacking the spine. Chest through the arms. Back muscles are working here at the top. Inhale. Exhale, reaching forward. Inhale. And exhale, slowly restacking the spine. Last one, inhale. Exhale, reaching forward. Inhale. And exhale, slowly up. And then just bring your hands down next to your sides. Bending the right leg, bending the left leg. Feet and knees are fist distance. We curl down, leaving our hands down next to our sides. You can bring your heels a little bit closer. We inhale. Exhale, scoop through the pelvis, lifting the hips up one vertebra at a time. Now we want to keep our hips nice and high. We want to keep our knees level, our hips level with each other. So we're going to squeeze our left glute, our left hamstring, and our left inner thigh, and we're going to float our right leg up. And then we're going to straighten it up to the ceiling, pointing that foot. Now watch those shoulders. Your shoulders are pressing down and back. We inhale, pointing that right leg down. We exhale, flex up. Inner thigh is working so your knee isn't falling out. We point down for 2. Flex up. Keep those hips nice and high. We point down 3. We flex up. Lengthen through the back of your neck. We point down 4. And we flex up. Point down for 5. Flex up. Pointing down 6. And we flex up. Pointing down for 7. Flex up. Last one for 8. And we flex up. Bend that leg. We place it down. Our hips still nice and high. We squeeze right glute, right hamstring, right inner thigh. Float left leg up. Straighten up to the ceiling. Point that foot. We inhale, lower it down towards the mat. We exhale and we flex up. We point it down for 2. And we flex up. Point it down 3. And flex up. Point down for 4. Flex up. Pointing down for 5. Flex up. Tighten those abdominals. Down for 6. And flex up. Down for 7. Flex up. Last one for 8. And flex up. Bending that leg. Placing it down. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly curl down. Keeping your back in imprint. We float right leg to tabletop. Left leg to tabletop. Turn your palms to face the ceiling, opening out your chest a little bit more. And then we open into frog. So we open our knees, we flex our feet with our feet in a V. Just turn quick. Okay, so we like that. Keeping lower back, pressing down. We inhale, straighten the legs along the diagonal. As low as you can go without arching your back. And then we slowly return. And we inhale, straighten for 2. Slowly return. So if you're straightening up towards the ceiling, that's fine. You need to protect your back. We inhale and we straighten for 3. Slowly return. So you're concentrating hard on keeping that lower back pressing into the mat as we straighten for 5. Inhale, return. And we straighten for 6. Shoulders are relaxed. Slowly return. And we straighten for 7. And return. Last one, we straighten for 8. We hold it there. We beat our heels together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now bring toes together. Reach your legs up to the ceiling and point. Still palms facing the ceiling, shoulders down. We inhale, take the legs over to the right. Keep big toes together. Use those lower abs as you exhale and circle the legs down, all the way around. Return to the center as if you're trying to write a capital D. Try to keep those legs straight if you can. If not, bent is fine. Inhale to the left. Exhale, circle round. Keep those abdominals nice and tight. Inhale, taking the legs to the right. Exhale, circle round. Inhale, over to the left. Exhale, circle around. Inhale, over to the right. Exhale, circle around. Last one, over to the left. And exhale, circle around. Bend the legs. Again, you're going to open your knees. Cross one ankle over the other. Now you're going to keep this diamond shape. Use your lower abs to try and lift to the ceiling. But try not to come towards your body and up. You want to almost track your knees straight up to the ceiling. Okay. So using those abdominals, palms still up to the ceiling, shoulders pressing down, we inhale. Exhale, we lift. 1. Exhale, we lift. 2. Sinking that belly button. We lift. 3. We lift. 4. We lift. 5. Exhale up. 6. For 7. And for 8. Change legs. And we lift. For 8. Shoulders relaxed. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And then you can just quick hug those knees into your chest. And then you're going to turn over onto your side. You're all going to need your pillows soon. So if you don't have your pillow, quickly go grab one. The rest of you can have a water break if you need one. Okay. And then first just on your side without your pillows. Let me just move my pillows here. Okay. So first we're just going to lift the legs. So abs are in. You're using this oblique here at the top to lift your legs up. If you can, hand on the thigh walls just in front of the belly button for support. Heels stay together, we inhale. Exhale, we lift those legs up. Feel that muscle working. And down to hover. We exhale, lift 2. And slowly lower. We reach it up for 3. Slowly lower. We reach up 4. Keep sinking belly button. And lower. Lengthen up 5. Slowly lower. Lengthening up for 6. And slowly lower. Reaching up for 7. And lower. Last one up for 8. And lower. Then you're going to take your pillows. You're going to bend your legs. And then your pillow is for the head. So you're going to lighten with the front edge. Bottom arm. Make sure that shoulder is right underneath you. And then your fingertips are together. So when we're doing this, our knees and our hips stay stacked. So when we go back, you're not allowed to roll your hips back and lift those knees. Okay, so they stay as they are. So it's basically like you're twisting from the torso. Okay, abs are in. We inhale, lift the arm up to the ceiling, and you follow it with your head. And then you exhale and you take it back. As far as you can go without rolling those hips back. Nice stretch into your pec. Inhale. Tighten those abdominals as you exhale and return, bringing those fingertips back together. And again, inhale, arm lifts up for 2. Follow with your head. And exhale, reach it back. Inhale. Exhale and return. Inhale, reach up 3. And we're reaching back. You might get a nice stretch into the back 2. Inhale. Exhale, return. Last one. Inhale, arm lifts up for 4. Exhale, reach back. Inhale. And exhale, return. Now this next one, you're going to try drag your fingers along the floor and make a big circle all the way around. So inhale, arm lifts up above the head. And again, you circle around, you follow with your head, nice stretch into that pec. Over the thighs, fingertips come back together. Inhale, arm lifts up for 2. Exhale, circle around. And return fingertips together. Keep those abdominals in. Inhale, arm lifts up for 3. And we exhale, circle around. Last one, arm lifts up for 4. And exhale, circle around. Okay, and then we're going to do the other side. So first without the pillows. We're just lifting up the legs. So abs are in, lengthening top arm, keeping the heels together. Inhale. Exhale, we lift the legs up. And inhale down to hover. Shoulders are out of your ears. We exhale, reach up 2. Slowly to hover. Exhale, we lift up for 3. Slowly down. And we reach up for 4. Slowly down. Slowly up for 5. And we lower. Reaching up for 6. Slowly down. Tighten those abdominals. And we reach up for 7. Slowly down. Last one. Up for 8. And down. And then we bend the legs, we grab our pillow. Lie on the front edge of your pillow, bottom arm, shoulder right underneath. Fingertips are together. Okay, knees and hips stay stacked, tighten those abdominals. Inhale, arm lifts to the ceiling, follow with the head as you exhale and reach back. Hold it, inhale, and exhale, slowly return. Inhale, arm lifts up for 2. Exhale, reaching back. Inhale, exhale, return. Inhale, arm lifts up for 3. Exhale, reaching back. Use those abdominals, inhale, and exhale, return. Last one, inhale, arm lifts, and exhale, reaching back. Inhale, and exhale, return. And then we circle along the floor. Inhale, arm lifts up above the head. And exhale, we circle around. Try to keep those fingertips on the floor if you can, and then over the thighs, fingertips back together. Inhale, arm lifts up for 2. Exhale, circle around. Nice stretch into that pec. And arm lifts up for 3. We need to do this often because I'm sure we all have bad posture looking at our computers and our phones all day. And last one, arm lifts up for 4. And exhale, we circle around. Okay, and then you're going to lie on your stomach. So you can make a little pillow with your hands for your forehead. And we're going to lift just the legs. So press your pubic bone into the mat, belly button to your spine. If you can, legs are together. If that is too much, puts too much strain on your lower back, you're welcome to open the legs slightly. And we inhale, lift just the legs up. Try to squeeze those heels together. And exhale, we lower. Inhale, lifting up for 2. Slowly down, keeping belly button into your spine. Inhale, we lengthen up for 3. Slowly down. Inhale, lengthen up for 4. Slowly down. Inhale up for 5. Slowly down. Inhale up for 6. Slowly down. Inhale up for 7. Slowly down. Last one up for 8. And lower. And then I want you to take your arms, squeeze them tightly against your sides. So not on the floor, not around your bum. So basically where the side seams of the pants are. Squeeze tightly, squeeze shoulder blades. Eyeline stays on the mat. Belly button to your spine as you inhale, lift just the upper body. And exhale, control it down. Inhale up for 2. Slowly down. Inhale up for 3. Slowly down. Inhale, lengthen up for 4. Squeeze those shoulder blades. And slowly down. Inhale, lengthen up for 5. Slowly down. Inhale, we reach up for 6. Slowly down. Squeeze those arms. Inhale up for 7. Slowly down. Last one up for 8. And slowly down. Now we're going to add the legs. Makes it a little bit easier. Okay, belly button still into your spine. Still squeezing those arms. We inhale, lift upper body and the legs. And exhale down. Reach for the knees with those hands. Inhale, lengthen up 2. Slowly down. Inhale, lengthening up for 3. Slowly down. Inhale up for 4. Belly button to your spine. Slowly down. Inhale, reaching up, squeeze shoulder blades. Slowly lower. Inhale, lengthening up for 6. Slowly down. Inhale up for 7. Slowly down. Last one, reaching up for 8. Hold it there. Circle the arms to the front. And then slowly lower. Keeping belly button into your spine, we're going to lift opposite arm and leg. So we inhale, lift right arm, left leg, and a little bit of the upper body. Eyeline on the mat, shoulders pressing down, and slowly lower. Change sides. We inhale, lengthen up. It's not about height, more about length. And slowly down. Pelvis stays nice and still. Inhale, we lift right arm, left leg. Slowly down. Inhale, lengthen up. If you're struggling to keep shoulders out of your ears, open your arms wider and lower. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale down. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Slowly control it down. Inhale, lengthen up. Slowly down. One more on each side. Inhale, we reach up. And slowly down. Last one. Inhale up. And then slowly down. Now slide your hands to midriff and just come up onto all fours. So knees are underneath hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Open fingers nice and wide for a cat stretch. We inhale, lift the head. Chest through the arms, press shoulders down, arching into the lower back if it feels nice on your back. Exhale, chin to chest. Tilting pubic bone forward as you're rounding your spine up to the seat. Make sure you can't see your lower legs and your feet through the knees. And inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale, curl. Deepen those abdominals. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale, curl. Last time, inhale, lengthen and extend. And exhale, curl. Hold it there, tuck your toes under and just stretch up a little bit more. And then come up into a down dog. Only if your body likes a down dog, if not, stay where you were in cat stretch. Legs are straight, tailbone to the ceiling, lengthening into the spine, trying to get the heels down. Hold and breathe. And then you can slowly lower those knees. Untuck the toes. Big toes are together, open your knees. And then sit back into your child's pose, your rest position. Lengthen those arms. And just hold it and breathe. And then when you feel ready, you can slowly make your way up. And that's our session for today. Thanks for joining me.